It's the battle of the secondary stoves. The Esbit pocket stove or the QuickStove. Sit tight. So if you live in an area like me, there are certain places that you may hike or go backpacking in that do not allow an open flame. You have to bring in your own camp stove, and it's times like that that I really like to have a secondary stove, one that is small and more compact, and that I can stop and use along the way of the hike and either process some water or basically cook up a quick snack. The Esbit pocket stove and the quick fire stove both fall into these categories. They both have different functionalities that I like about them, but there's one that I go to every single time. But before I get into that, let's just take a look at what these really are. This is the Esbit pocket stove. As you can see, it opens up. The fuel tablet or the Esbit cube goes right there. The great thing about this is that it can suffocate itself, so you don't have to let the Esbit cube burn down all the way. The quick fire stove obviously is bigger, it's a little bit heavier, but one of the cool things that this can do is it can open up on itself. You can actually put a full pan right there. You can close it down. You can actually use this as a grilling surface. And the cool thing about this is they do give you some sort of fuel tablet, but you don't have to use it. You can just throw wood in here. Now they both actually fall into the same price category. This actually retails for $24, but I reached out to the guys who own the company when I saw this on an Instagram post, and they do give you a 50% coupon off, so it kind of brings it around to 13 bucks, which is this. Both come with fuel tabs. So let's light both of these things on fire. So open it up, take the Esbit cube, put it in, same thing, take it, open it up. This is what a full-size packet of their fuel looks like, of QuickStove fuel looks like. I cut it in half. We're not going to use this all day, but let's just take a look. This is a full cup of water right here. It will support it, no problem. Another thing to take in note is that flame on the QuickStove is really high and really big. If you're in a super dry area, in California we just got out of our drought, but if you are in a super dry area, that could potentially be a fire hazard. And the way that it's set up right now, you have to kind of close it. So I just do this. That's how you would. That's a lot of flame for just a cup of water. So, you know, the Esbit stove really is the way to go when you're just looking to process some things real quickly and not set up full camp. I will say though, the QuickStove would be great for when you are at camp, and if you don't have a frying pan, you could basically put your meats on top of there and just kind of sear it off. It's not that big. I think it's 4 by 4 inches. I guess this really wasn't a battle. I kind of just wanted to talk about secondary stoves. I will always go for this particular Esbit pocket stove, simply for the reason that it can put itself out. You can even not even use your hands. You can just literally step on this and it'll suffocate the Esbit cube, and it'll be cool in about 2 minutes. You can see, you can suffocate the Esbit stove. Unlike this, where this is probably a better application for when you've actually set up camp and you're actually going to be there for a little while, because if you use wood in here, it's going to burn for like 20 minutes, and then there's a lot of mess to clean up as well. So you'd have to put this in some sort of secondary bag if you didn't want to get soot all over your clothing or anything that's inside your backpack. Thanks for watching again. I know I'm kind of pumping out videos again, but we are approaching me actually going outside and actually doing something. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the other videos. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.